Hello, fellow tappers. It's ElloArfur here, and today I'm coming back for another Springfield Designs video. And so today we're going to be going through Herman's Military Antiques Town Designs. So here we go. So I've got to give a massive thank you to everybody who's submitted entries for this building. And yeah, just absolutely a really great amount of entries that we've received this week. I think it's about 10 from the Discord server, so that's really good. So yeah, honestly couldn't make these videos without you. So yeah, many thanks. And yeah, and if you want to be getting involved in choosing the buildings that we feature in the series, and also submitting your own designs and getting them featured in future videos, then please hop along and join the Simpsons Tap Tap Lounge Discord server. So here we go. So this first town design is from Afia, or Blue Sky, and has an awesome Tap Tap channel, by the way, with loads of Tap Tap content. So yeah, definitely advise checking her channel out. But yeah, so here we go. What I really like about this one is that it's really nicely incorporated into the central town area. And yep, so we've got trees around it, and it's like, I love how it's connected to Luigi's. And it's also got a bit out the back with the training dummy. Got a Valentine's tree. I love the iron railings, which give it a more run-down look, which is, yeah, I think what this building is going for. So yeah, overall, really, really nice. Really, really nice design. Yeah, amazing. So that's a great first one. And so here's the next one, and this one is from Oriez. So yeah, another great one. And oh, I love this one because once again we've got some parking, and it's really nicely incorporated into the area. We see this theme of hedges around, especially with that building across the street there. And we've got some seating by Luigi's, but then also we've got a little gap to the entrance to Herman's Military Antiques as well, which is really nice. And yeah, the parking lots and a little pavement walkway going to the building, which is really neat. So there we go. That's another great one. And many thanks to Oriez for sharing that. So this next one is from Cheza. So here we go. So yes, I do love the burn statues along this kind of row of buildings, and again, it's integrated into the row of buildings, which is really nice. Look at that, and it's a more rundown area of town. And yeah, they've got that recurring theme with all these buildings along here. And look at this, we've got the river running behind, and the iron railing. Yeah, that is really kind of creating the theme that you might associate with this building. And we've got the bomb shelter, which, yeah, I mean, if there's going to be bomb shelters, it's going to be the military antiques. And we've got the training dummy as well. So those two decorations are definitely worth incorporated into your designs. So there we go. So another great one from Cheza. So on to the next one. And this one is from Trippin. So yeah, what I really like about this one is that we've kind of got an extended kind of area behind the building. So obviously the main attraction is actually behind the building itself. And so we've got a bumper car, we've got a training dummy, and Herman's actually, I mean, that animation is awesome to see. And we've got a bench there as well for people to watch whilst there's demonstrations. Yeah, so really, really nice. And I do love the kind of the fence there as well, and it's kind of open, which is good for publicity. So yeah, overall, really, really nicely done. And I do love, I forget what his name is, with the Springfield chopper, who's taken a photograph of perhaps behind the building there. That's so cool. So yeah, some really great showcase of the characters around as well. It's like a whole performance as well as the design. So there we go. A great entry from Trippin. And so this next one is actually from another Tap Tap Tuber. And I've got to give a massive shout out to Maximum Gaming. Oh yes, because he is back for more Tap Tap videos. And yeah, he's been away for a while, but he's coming back, and I do highly recommend checking out his channel because honestly, I think you're going to love it there. So there we go. And so once again, we've kind of got the building integrated into the kind of recurring theme with the hedges, which is really cool. We've got the Happy Sumo and the hedges across the street, and we've got the Radioactive Man billboard. And look at that, the outline of a person. Kind of, it's a bit dodge. It is a bit dodge. And we've got the bomb shelter peeping. Just a really subtle kind of image there for what's actually behind the building, because I think, yeah, there's really a lot of potential for what to put behind the buildings, and there's some trees there as well. So it's really, overall, really nicely blended into the town. So yeah, really great job from Maximum Gaming there. So, on to the next one. And this one was sent in by Mansaid4. And so here we go. We've got some really interesting things here. Like once again, like when you go behind the shop, you've got this whole other area. We've got the Death to Homer missile, bomb shelter, the miniature nuclear warhead, and the training dummy. And these are all things that look great if you put them in the design. And we've got the chalk outline in front of the building. That's so cool. It gives this mysterious feeling, which you would associate with the dodgy dealings that Herman's doing. And the iron railing once again looks great, and they've also managed to kind of blend this building in with the town by putting hedges behind the iron railings, which is a really nice effect. So they've got basically a whole area that makes the building unique, and they're also keeping it similar to the other bits of the town by keeping in the hedges. A very subtle thing, but does make a big difference. So there we go. A lot of good stuff from Mansaid4 there. Thanks ever so much. Okay, and so then this next one is from T33FJ3. And yeah, I really like how this building has been incorporated into a kind of beachfront area of buildings. And yes, the pavement's great, and we've got the benches alternating with the bins, which is really nice. And yeah, it's really nicely integrated into this beachfront area as well. And we've got some parking out the back, which is very handy, and a little bit of river there as well, which does make it look very nice. Oh, let's go back. So yeah, really, really nice design. So thanks, T33FJ3. That was an awesome one. And so this next one was from Bought Plays, and again another great tap tuber, and I would highly recommend checking his channel out. And yes, look at all this. We've got the missile bunker, the new decoration, and the I forget what the bomb shelter is called. That is amazing. Look at this. We've got a line of bomb shelters, ready to be sold in the masses, and the miniature nuclear warhead as well. So this is like massive kind of area, and we've also got a telephone box, which I really like, so people could be needing to phone someone up to make a deal. And yeah, this is just great. Absolutely love it. So they've got a whole area, which is really cool. And the iron railing, once again, that's a no-brainer. You've gotta have some iron railing in this design. Amazing. So a great one from Bought Plays. And so this next one was kindly submitted by Nerd Kawaii 235. So here we go. So we've got the murdered snowman. Look at that. So there's clearly some dodgy things going on. And yeah, practicing on the snowman. And then we've got the training walls as well. So it's kind of there's perhaps a shop, but there's also like a training area as well, which is very cool. I really do like that idea. And the red brick walls as well does actually set it aside from the other bits in the town, and yeah, does really highlight that it can be a unique building too. Because I mean, it's pretty unique. And we've got the bomb shelter and the training dummy. Very nice. And the iron railings as well. Very cool. A lot of protection. So, overall, another fantastic one. Thanks to the Kawaii. And so the next one is from Phrase Peling. Yes, and look at this. We've got the red brick walls actually used again here. We've got the training wall to enter into this area. And I do like this there's like this whole area at this, and we've got the flaming torches. It's like a well-known like training ground out the back of Herman's military antiques, which is great. And we've got lots of different structures. We've got the cannons. I believe that's Macaroni's shed, but it has got some weapons on it, so that look very nice. We've got some cones there as well, dedicated to the training. And yeah, the red brick walls looks really nice. And the fact that it's surrounded by water means that they can't be overlooked and they can do some pretty dodgy things. So that's brilliant. Absolutely love that idea. It's really creative stuff there from Rose Pilling. So thanks for letting me feature that. So next up is It's Me, Rob. And yes, once again, we've got the missile bunker and the new bomb shelter. Death to Homer missile. We've got this whole, area of military antiques, basically. Look at this. And all these event prizes do make a big difference in making the buildings look unique and your town designs look unique. As yeah, certainly not everybody's going to have all these event prizes in their towns. So yeah, really does make it look special. So there we go. Another great example from It's Me, Rob. Oh, and I don't know what's going on there. There we go. Sorry, a few technical issues. But we're back. So next up we have Eric. Yes. Or Eric, I should say. Awesome. And so once again we've got the new bomb shelter, we've got the training dummy, some garbage cans at the top of the dumpster, and the iron railing, and it is kind of contained within an area, so it's not right by the road. Yeah, so yeah, another really nice design, and I do love how it's confined in its placement. That's really good. Yeah, it's really, really nice stuff. So there we go. Thanks to Eric for another really nice example, incorporating all the different elements. And so we're going to be looking at some other ones. So this one is actually on quite a large scale, and it's kind of a whole military compound, which extends beyond Herman's military antiques. We've got the actual weapons themselves, and then we've actually got the training area. So we've got two separate areas, and I believe the brown houses is where the trainees are situated, where they're staying. So yeah, it's pretty creative. And then we've got this one as well. So we've got a whole training area. So yeah, we've certainly built upon that aspect. And again, the iron railing lives up to its day, and the training wall as well. It's very cool, and the brown fencing and the red brick wall. It's kind of a more run-down building as well, and that's yeah, certainly picked up on here. There we go, and then oh, look at this one, and the American flag. Yep, certainly, I'd imagine it as a patriotic kind of building. So the American flag, it is in the right place. Yes, and we've got the shrub leading around to all the different buildings, so that looks really nice generally. And then we've got the bomb shelters, and we've got a cannon, training dummies, and some trees behind it as well, and the river and everything. That is great. Really, really nice stuff. And then we've got this one. So once again, we've got some cones for the training and practicing, miniature warheads, and the American flag. Again, patriotic design. Got the police car, Herman's military antiques from the warheads, training dummies, bomb shelters, ambulance ready for accidents. That is amazing. Really cool. It's like a whole scene. Actually, what might be going on with the cars there. I do really like that take on it. So there we go. That actually turns out that is all of the designs for today. But I've got to remind you that if you want to be taking part in deciding what buildings we're featuring and featuring our own town designs, then please hop along to the Simpsons Tapped Out Lounge Discord server. And yeah, there's loads of other stuff going on there as well. So yeah, definitely love it there, I'm sure. And so also, it would be amazing if you could check out the ElloArfur Crew subscription, because for just £2.99 a month, you can get loyalty badges, member-only shoutouts, and early access to my videos. And also, just before, I've got to give a massive shout out to the Winter Woof and the Slapstick Festival as well, who are amazing ElloArfur Crew members. So there we go. And I've also got to remind you to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you enjoyed. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and goodbye.